You're tuned in to the DMV Hoops Podcast.
This is John the Inscriptor, head girls basketball coach at St. John's College High School, and this is the DMV Hoops Podcast.
Welcome to the DMV Hoops Podcast, the DMV's home for high school basketball. Hosted by Kurt Cross and featuring Chelsea Cross. We bring you the latest news, interviews, rankings, recruiting buzz, and standout performances from the public and private school basketball scene across Washington, D.C., Maryland, and Virginia. Stream us on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, Buzzsprout, YouTube, and everywhere podcasts are heard. Now, let's get into it. Here's your host, Kurt Cross.
Welcome to the DMV Hoops Podcast. As always, I'm Kurt Cross. She is
Chelsea Cross.
We're here at the Catholic Hoops Summer League at the Morgan and Kathy Wooten Gymnasium on the campus of DeMatha Catholic High School. We've been here all summer. It's Summer League, but there's a difference. It's now win or go home. There's a gentleman we're going to bring to our podcast. I don't have enough time to say all these accolades, sir. You've worked too hard. 6-time district champ, 3-time Virginia High School League Coach of the Year. You were at Westfield. You had your success there. Now you move into a different seat. You're in the MAC. Rico Reid is no longer there. He's legendary. Please welcome to the podcast, Mr. Kevin Harris, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Harris, how you doing, sir?
I'm doing well. Thanks for having me.
All right. Dare I say I had one of your sons on this podcast upstairs during DMV Live last year, maybe? I think I did. It's win or go home, sir. You've got this Flint Hill team and your coaching staff at 8-0 in Summer League. Tell me what this Summer League has meant to your team. You're not new to coaching, but this is your second year.
My first year.
Oh, that's right. You're going in right now. Rico was there last year.
Right.
I had him on Mac Media Day. So what does this mean for your development and what you're trying to see?
I think it's great that I'm coming in the summertime. I spent the first couple weeks just watching from upstairs. And then once everything got cleared HR-wise, I came down to the floor and was able to interact more with the kids and, talk with Coach Ben, who's done a great job. He started the summer league off on the right foot. And it's been great getting to know these guys, and they all played tremendously hard, and Coach Reid did a great job, laying the foundation of this program for the past 20-plus years.
And you're wearing a different shirt than you may have worn 6 months ago. I didn't pick up on that, but one of our coaches here said, oh, yeah, there he is, because he's wearing the Indiana shirt now. So
yes,
we've got a new home. Are we happy?
I'm definitely happy. I'm happy for Darren, and I'm looking forward to the opportunity to get.
What are you looking forward to the most joining the MAC and being a part of or leading Flint Hill now?
Competition at a high level. There's some great teams and great coaches in the MAC. Coach Reid did a great job building the schedule for next year. We're playing some tough out-of-conference teams as well. Looking forward to a new challenge, new guys, and a new setting.
You got to deal with my man Singletary now.
Yes, sir.
You got to deal with Kevin, right. I can't
Jones.
say Kevin Jones.
Thank you.
You got to deal with some things now.
Yes, sir.
So you didn't want it the easy way.
No, never that. I was looking for a new challenge, and I had success in the public school realm in Fairfax County with Westfield and Centerville, and looking forward to stepping up to the challenge for MAC.
Can we talk about a certain young man who might be coming to Flint Hill?
Yeah.
A certain young man?
Blake Fitzgerald.
Blake Fitzgerald, all right. Blake Fitzgerald had 18 points tonight. He went 18-6. What does Blake mean to your team? Because we hear his name all the time. What does he mean in terms of a leadership role for this team?
He's a worker. Works the hardest in practice. You see it in the game. He's always in double figures in the rebound column. Offense and defense, attacking the boards. He attacks the rim with, he's fierce. He's a competitor. We were doing a shooting drill last week in the gym, and he's flying around the court full speed trying to win the shooting drill, just like he's flying around out here on the court at Miami.
Okay.
So we see a lot of players move from public to private, and you've done that now. Why Flint Hill, and why the move from public to private?
Flint Hill's a great opportunity to build a great program. I think Coach Reid has done that, and I kind of want to continue that success there. It's a great school as far as having K through 12 in the same school. You can kind of develop the young guys that come through your program and build from within and develop those guys and just compete at a high level in the MAC and the non-conference and the DMV.
I don't want to slight Coach Reid. We know what he's done. Flint Hill has always been a team to be reckoned with. You have to continue that. I'm sure you will continue that. That's no problem. What is your secret sauce? Is it that you invest in the young men? Like what is your secret sauce?
Invest in them, build the trust, know that I'm going to be working hard, just as hard as they are. Recruiting, getting in the gym, working with them in the summertime, in the fall, preparing for the season, and also being supportive as far as spring ball, travel league goes, and checking them out when they're not playing for me. In different roles they may have on their spring teams.
No one is going to suggest that public school ball is not year-round or important, but there's a different expectation when you get in the private and prep school level. You know it. I know it. I coached years ago. Sometimes in public school, these kids won't pick up a ball again until November. You have a different set of expectations. I don't know you well enough. Are you from the area?
I'm from the area. I grew up in Herndon, Virginia, and graduated in Falls Church High School.
Falls Church High School. You played ball. I played rec ball one year. I'm no player, but I did coach, and that's where I contributed and now we do the podcast. You and I both know 20, 25 years ago, it wasn't year-round ball like this.
Right.
You picked up, you played soccer, then you played basketball, then you played baseball.
Right.
There's a different expectation for these young people. Sometimes unfair pressure on the young people. But the way you would coach now is different than how you would have coached 25 years ago.
Right.
You got to be a father, a coach, a mentor, a counselor.
Right.
You got to be a shoulder for them to lean on. We had, of course, Dan Harwood. Mm-hmm. We had Harwood earlier on the podcast a couple of weeks ago, and he said it best. When he played, when coach said do it, you did it. We've evolved to the point where you got to tell them why. You got to give them a hug.
Right.
You got to show them the video why.
Yeah.
All of that. It's a different kid we're coaching these days.
Right.
How does that change over your philosophy over the years, or how you can do this?
I feel like part of being a successful coach, and that doesn't mean wins and losses, just having kids that want to play for you, showing them that you're there for them on and off the court. But we're going to love our guys. We're going to teach them. We're going to correct them when need be. My big thing is play tough, play hard, play together. We've done a great job with that in the summer league. Looking forward to continuing that.
This is the Flint Hill that's around the corner from Lowe's, right?
Yeah.
We went to Lowe's that night. Yeah, okay, go ahead.
You have so many accolades, Coach. Most recently, the 2026 All-Met Coach of the Year. All-Met, not All-Met because of the rules and everything,
right.
But still, Coach of the Year in the DMV. What do you want to achieve next as a coach?
I'm just looking forward to getting out and competing with these guys, making my imprint on Flint Hill basketball and the Flint Hill community. Just looking forward to being that positive influence in the DMV area still.
And in 20 years, let's say you decide to hang it all up, how do you want to be known in this area? Because you've got, she said All-Met Coach of the Year, State Championships, District Championships, VHSL Coach of the Year. But you don't have anything to prove.
Those things don't really mean much to me. I really pride myself on being a coach that's at his former players' weddings. Or they call you when they're having a kid or when they're going through something in life. Those accolades come and go. I've been blessed to coach some talented teams, some talented players, and I feel like it's more of a relationship piece for me than those accolades.
All right, what you got, Chelsea?
We talked about Summer League and what that means to the team, but how have you seen this team go from week 1 to week 5, 6, whatever we're on now? What has been the biggest improvement that this team has had?
I think anytime you introduce a player like Blake back into the fold, there's an adjustment period. I think we've seen them kind of come along with that. And tonight we played without our starting guard, Dylan, and he took an injury at DMV Live. And I feel like it's the next man up mentality, and everybody's ready to step up and play, and that's something I've noticed.
Coach, my last question. If we come out to Virginia, what are we going to see in your gym in November? What is this team going to look like?
They're going to play hard, play tough on defense. We're going to play fast, execute on offense, play together. Win or lose, we're going to walk out the gym in class. Same things that Coach Rico preached back when he's there. Win the class, lose the class, work and play tough and play hard.
Sir, I'm going to let you go because it's win or go home. You're not going home. You're playing tomorrow. So we'll see you here tomorrow.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you guys.
This is the DMV Hoops Podcast. I'm Kurt Cross. She is
Chelsea Cross.
We'll see you next time.
Thanks for tuning in to the DMV Hoops Podcast, your home for high school basketball coverage across the DMV. Be sure to subscribe, follow, and share the show on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, YouTube, Buzzsprout, and everywhere podcasts are heard. Follow us on Instagram and X at DMV Hoops Podcast. The DMV Hoops Podcast is hosted by Kurt Cross, featuring Chelsea Cross. Thanks for listening.